Okay, today for our daily cancellation, we're going to be canceling, I'm not sure who gets it here exactly. It's the mayor of D.C., maybe, the city of D.C., D.C. cops, I guess everyone. We'll just cancel everyone because of this. Watch.
This is our constitutional right. We do this every Saturday.
I need to tell you now that if you continue talking, you're going to be placed under arrest for defacing property.
We do this every Saturday.
Okay, I'm giving you the warning. You understand that, right? Continue talking, you're going to be placed under arrest. Okay.
You know they do this every Saturday, right?
Okay.
Saturday. This is completely public property.
I majored in political science. This is public property.
Every Saturday, people are here talking, and you're taking somebody, young people, and arresting them because they're simply putting Black preborn lives matter. You gotta be joking. You gotta be absolutely joking that you would take young people that are simply putting on a sidewalk chalk that they are standing for preborn Black lives. You absolutely have to be joking. We're standing in front of an abortuary where they kill children every day. And you're taking young people away to the police department because they're simply putting chalk on a sidewalk.
What you watched there was those are students for Students for Life in D.C. They were attempting to write Black preborn lives matter in chalk on the sidewalk in front of a Planned Parenthood butcher shop. They were arrested for it. Now, as was pointed out by the pro-lifers on the scene, this is especially egregious given the fact that other groups, the other groups being, of course, Black Lives Matter and Antifa, have been painting all over everything with little in the way of repercussions. Let's just run through here some of the artwork that the BLM folks have defaced the city with. So you can see all of that there. The rich aren't safe anymore. F Donald Trump, ACAB, of course, George Floyd, F the government. Why do we have to keep telling you Black Lives Matter? Well, you don't, actually. I'll answer that question. I don't know if it's rhetorical or not, but you don't have to keep telling us that. As for why you do keep telling us that, I can't explain. Maybe you have, maybe there's some kind of, maybe you have Tourette's or something. I don't know. But you don't have to keep telling us that because we all know. We all agree. Everyone agrees, fortunately. Okay, it's a great thing. It's a universal agreement in the United States on that point. Now, the fact that Black preborn lives matter, or that any preborn life matters, that is something that does have to be said. That is a reminder that is actually necessary because preborn people are legally killed by the thousands, the hundreds of thousands in this country every year. So yes, that is something that does need to be said. In any case, you see what BLM has been doing. Permanent markings, often on buildings. Compare that with chalk on the sidewalk. Who gets arrested here? We haven't even gotten to the most egregious example yet. Speaking of defacing public property, here's some defacement commissioned by the mayor herself. Black Lives Matter spray painted across 2 entire city blocks. Now, you compare the side by side here. On one hand, you've got pro-life message written in chalk in tiny letters on one little slab of the sidewalk. On the other, you have Black Lives Matter spray painted in huge, ugly yellow letters across 2 city blocks, right down the middle of the street. One is illegal and will get you arrested. The other was not only sanctioned by the mayor, but commissioned by her. And just so you know, if you might say, well, if the mayor says it, it's okay. The mayor actually does not have the authority to spray paint her preferred political messages all over the city while arresting anyone who uses the same medium, actually a less intrusive medium and less permanent medium, to express their own preferred political message. This is called viewpoint discrimination. It is ridiculously unconstitutional. You cannot do this. Or I should say, it's not legal to do this. They can do it because they're doing it. And this is the advantage that you have as a leftist. Your views are codified, protected, you can get away with crimes as you are expressing your views as long as they are the correct views. While if you're not a leftist, you can be arrested for expressing your own views in a much less intrusive way. And much less destructive way, we should add. Leftist privilege is the real issue in modern America, not white privilege. And this is just the latest exhibit of that. Thank you for tuning into the Daily Wire, one of the fastest growing conservative media outlets in the entire country. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and a subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of our content.